All right, and we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel. We love comics. And there we go. The camera is set, and we are ready to go. So welcome, everybody. I am so looking forward to doing this. I have, yet again, another box of graded comics from PGX. And I haven't opened up the box yet, and I don't know what the grades are, so we are going to find out together. So I see people are coming in, so I want to welcome everybody. And notice something. You see this box? It's in perfect, pristine condition. Want to know why? It wasn't sent by the post office. It was actually sent Federal Express. So I have 4 books in here. Now, if you've never seen my channel before, if you subscribe or are a subscriber to my channel, I made a deal with the PGX company. And as a matter of fact, I've been talking to either one of the owners or the owner. His name is Daniel Patterson. And anybody that's subscribed to my channel, they can get 10% off of any of their submissions. Now, this actually, and I didn't know about this because I just talked to him on the phone the other day. And it will include express service if you want it. It will include the pressings and dry cleanings if you want it. I also found out last night when I spoke to him on the phone that it will also include the signature series. So if you want to get verification on your comics, getting them signed, that will also be included in the discount of 10%. Now, one thing they wanted to make sure is clear that the 10% discount does not apply to the shipping, handling, and insurance. So make sure when you're doing that, you don't do it incorrectly. So this way, you know, it doesn't take longer to have everything processed. Now, these are 4 key issues. Again, I don't know the grades, and I don't want to look. That's why I'm showing from the back. Now, let me get this. They really securely wrap these. I mean, considering the fact that there's only 4 comics here, that they did such a good job. Now, I got these pressed also. I sent these out on March 6th, and it's March 28th. So less than a month, I got these back. So I'm really looking forward to showing these to you. I'm doing it live, so you can see these grades with me. And as you can see, they also include the bags separately. I like that they don't put them on because then they don't get wrinkled and everything in the box. So I see there's a bunch of people. You guys ready to go? So there's about a 20-second delay. So you're going to see the grade before I do. So let's show the first one. I'm going to cover the grade. Oh yeah, drum roll everybody. All right, so I'm going to cover the grade so you can see what the comic is first, and I'm going to put it on an angle so you'll be able to see it. Yeah, and FedEx is really good with shipping their boxes. They actually don't destroy them. Okay, so here is the first comic. All right, we're starting out with the Golden Age book. This is Captain America issue number 65, which, as you can see right here, where Captain America actually slaps Bucky. So this is an iconic Golden Age book. All right, so far, well, I'm going to read it afterwards. So let's see what the grade is for this book. Now, I predicted that it would be around a 4.0 to a 4.5. I paid $408 for this book. So here we go. So you guys are going to see the grade first. All right, so it's a 2.0. And that's perfectly fine because, you know what? I wasn't sure about this. From here to here is completely split. So I didn't know how that would affect the grade because you're talking about a good 3 inches or so on the split. So I think that had a lot to do with it. So let's see if there's any... Okay, so it's not restored or anything like that. All right, we got cream to off-white pages, which isn't bad from a book that comes from 1948. And, yeah, I can't complain about that. So I overgraded that because, again, I wasn't sure with that split how that would affect the grades. So as you can see, they're not doing favoritism for me. Okay, so the next book we got Yeah, I'm not going to complain. Even at a 2.0 for that grade is still good considering the price I paid. Okay, so we got another one of my gems. This is Detective Comics 359, which, as we know, is the first appearance of Batgirl. I know this was a lower grade when I bought it. I paid $165.07 for this book. And I predicted it's going to be around a 2.5 to a 3.0. So let's see. And again, if you're just tuning in, the code will be in the description below. So if you guys or girls want to get any of your books pressed or graded by PGX, if you're subscribed to my channel, you get 10%. And I don't get paid for that. So, you know, there's no commission or anything. All right, so here we go. Woo! All right, so we had one lower than I thought, and this one's a little higher than I thought. So I said 2.5 to a 3.0. It came back a 3.5. So I'm very happy about that one, considering the price I paid for this book. All right, so let's see. All right, nothing has been restored. It's got creamed off-white pages. All right, so origin and first appearance of Batgirl, 3.5. I'm very happy about that one. See, this is why I'm glad I made this deal with PGX. I actually called them and contacted them. That's why you see that little 10-second ad on every one of my videos. So I can get the ability to do this, not have to spend a lot of money to do it. And I made sure that my subscribers get a discount too. So it does pay to be subscribed to my channel. All right. 2 more to go. All right. So hopefully if I'm going to be wrong for the grades from now on, I'll undergrade them than overgrade them. Okay, so the next book. All right, this one, this could come back a 0.5 restored, and I would still make out on this one. This, of course, is Fantastic Four, issue number 52, which is the first appearance of Black Panther. I got this about a week before the movie started. And somebody was selling it. It was one of those newly listed books. So make sure you check newly listed books, because sometimes people just sell stuff. I got Fantastic Four number 52 and 53 for $98.99. So that comes out to around $49.50 a piece. So this could be a 0.5 and I'll make out on this. So I predicted it would be around a 4.5 to a 5.0 because this is in really nice condition. So let's find out what we got for this one. Oh, I was having a feeling. I definitely thought I was undergrading this. But again, I'm not that far off. We got a 5.5 on a Fantastic Four 52 that I won for $49.50. That is sweet. All right, and again, no restoring. Again, creamed off-white pages. I knew this was a beautiful book. It's just the majority of the problems are around the edges where there's a lot of color break. But, yeah, the pressing definitely helped this book and the dry cleaning. So there we go, 5.5. So far, 2 of the 3 are higher than the expectations. So I'm really happy about that. All right, last but not least, we have, this is another book. I got it such a bargain, and I think I undergraded this one, but we will find out. This is another book that I was looking for years, and this is one of the things I always tell people, and I preach this to my subscribers. There are a lot of books like this one I wanted back when I did my 2015 wish list. It took me until the year 2018 to get it. So 3 years it took me to get this. Now, I passed up a lot of auctions because it was either too low of a grade or too high of a price. So there's going to be patience involved if you want to get the right one. Because this book, I predicted to be around a 5.0 to a 5.5. I only paid $149.99. And again, this was a book that was in the just listed books. So I got it literally the first 30 seconds that somebody posted it. All right, so this is the last one. Let's see what we got. I predicted 5.0 to a 5.5. I totally undergraded this one. I didn't want to make it seem like it was higher than I thought, but I knew this was a beautiful book. A 7.0 for a Tales of Suspense 52, first appearance of the Black Widow. I paid $149.99 for this book. When I saw it, I could not believe that this person sold it for that low. And I mean, if you see the cover, hopefully there's not much of a glare. I knew this book was beautiful. So I guess I got to work on my grading, because I undergraded on 3 of them and overgraded on the other one. So this is about, at that grade, roughly about $1,000 to $1,400 book that I paid for $149.99. So when you go on eBay, always check the newly listed comics. Now, I literally spent hours, because I don't have much of a life and I have that free time to spare. So you have to like reset all the time. And it's like finding a needle in a haystack. But when you find them, I mean, it makes your day. So 2 of those books, I mean, I paid so under their value that these could have been, I mean, this could have been a 1.0. I would have been excited about that. So let's go over the 4 books. So I'm glad I undergraded these. All right, so as you can see, and again, this is a beautiful cover. So this is not like they tried to overgrade it. I think this is a realistically, when I saw this, which actually makes me really excited for the next batch, because one of the comics I'm going to send in for the next batch is my newly acquired Daredevil #1. When I bought it, they said it was a 4.0. There is no way it's a 4.0. It's much higher than that. So I am really excited about that. So, excuse me. All right, so we got Tales of Suspense 52 at a 7.0. Paid $149.99. We got Fantastic Four, issue number 52, which came back at a 5.5. I paid $49.50 for this book. We got another one I'm really happy about. Detective Comics 357 came back a 3.5, higher than I was even expecting. I paid $165.07 for this book. And last but not least, lower than what I thought, but again, this one was harder to grade because of the Golden Age and with that really big split. Captain America 1948 from issue number 65 came back at a 2.0. So 3 out of the 4 were higher than I expected, and I am thoroughly excited about that. So each month, I'm allowed to send in 4 more books. They will have them pressed, dry cleaned, and graded. I get them back, as you see, within about a 3 to 4 week period. They take care of these, love these new labels. And as a matter of fact, speaking of new labels, I spoke to Daniel last night on the phone. We had a good conversation. And I was talking about a couple of things that I thought they should add to this. Now, I said the colors along here need to be darker. I suggested that. I suggested the font become bigger because it's harder to read. As you could see here, they have their little sticker here. I told them they should put that on the front because a lot of people on eBay, they'll only take the front picture, so that will make it seem like it's more legit if they place it on the front so people can't say it's photocopied. And also, one of the things I asked, and this is up to you guys, contact PGX. Go to pgxcomics.com and send the message. I told them one of the things they should do that no one else does is on the back, as an option, they write the grader's notes. Now, I told them, I originally said, you know, you should add the grader notes to the back of the book, and they said a lot of people say they don't want them. But I've heard, including myself, would love to have the grader's notes on the back. So what I suggested is, what if they did an option? Like, if they charged you like $5 if you wanted it as an option to get the greatest notes put on. What do you guys think about that? What I would recommend is, if you think that's a good idea, contact PGX and message them. Because if they get enough people that ask for these things, you know, businesses always listen to their customers. So I really think I can make a really good influence on this to make it a positive experience. So there's a 10% discount for you guys. It includes pressing and dry cleanings. It includes the signature verification. It includes pressing. It doesn't matter if it's Golden Age, Silver Age, or Modern Age. Doesn't matter the price of the book. Just make sure that the 10% isn't discounted from the shipping and handling and the insurance.
So make sure when you tally it up, you do the 10% and then you add the shipping, because obviously they have to pay to get them shipped back. And as you could see, if you watched from the beginning, I mean, 4 books in a huge box. So that's my video. I want to thank you guys. I'm so looking forward to the next batch. As usual, I will make a video showing those 4 books. I have 1 book I already decided. I have to look and see what the next 4 will be. I got some amazing books that are going to be coming. One of them is coming from, where is it coming from? I think Croatia or something around in Eastern Europe. So it's going to take a little while for it to get here, but this is a book. I mean, it's a Silver Age mega key. I can't wait to show you. So if you appreciate these kind of videos, thumbs up always are appreciated, and I thank each and every one of you for coming out here. Let me give shout outs to everybody that's here, because normally I do a surprise subscriber shout out after every video, but obviously I can't do that with a live show. So shout out to Comic Lover Omega, Splash Page Comics, Mr. White Gloves, Caleb Leland, always appreciate you here. Thanatos Comics, CB3 Comics, and forgive me if I say any of them wrong. R. Wheatley 0205. Let's see what we got. All About Comics. I mean, we got some great names. Paul Milton, Comic Lover Omega, Contender. Good to see you. Let's see. Pops Foster. Hey, long time no see. And let's see if there's anybody else. Jukebox Comics, Proism, Tierman Pearson, and it looks like that. Oh, Rayman just got in. So yeah, unfortunately you missed it. CB3 Comics, not sure if I said yours. Just got them. So I'm going to get this one up so you can see it process. You can watch the whole thing. Share it if you think this is great. If you're not subscribed, please do, especially if you want to try these services out, because you could see these are pretty spot on. I'm loving these new cases. I mean, the deal I made for you guys, you know, I want to make sure this is not about me. That's why this channel is not I love comics or you love comics. It's we love comics. Because for me, this stuff is really exciting. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Watch it again if you haven't seen the whole thing. And I appreciate every person that came in, whether you came in the first second or the last second. I appreciate you. So I hope you enjoyed this with me. If you get any of your comics pressed and you use the service and you want to make a video, post the link in my most recent video. I'm more than happy to share your videos, help you get some subscribers, get some views, because that's what I want for you guys. So thank you very much. I always appreciate you watching. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's we love comics. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you next video, and zoom.